Hello, kindergartners. Welcome to Tuesday of Comprehension for this week. Yesterday, we started reading this fun new book called Katie's First Day of School. And while we were reading together, we were working together to make some inferences. Remember, making inferences is using clues to figure out what the author is not saying. So we were using what we already know in our brains about the first day of school, adding it to some of the clues from the story to make some guesses about what the author is not saying. So today, friends, we are going to be reading the rest of Katie's first day of school, and we are going to be making more inferences. So if you remember back to yesterday, Katie's mom was asking her to wake up, and she was saying, "I won't like school. I'm staying in bed." And then her parents said, "Please get dressed. Think of all the friends you're going to meet." And then Katie kept saying, "I won't like it. I'm going to stay in bed." And we were making some inferences about maybe how Katie's feeling, maybe about how dad or mom are feeling, and why she is not going to school, why she wants to stay in bed. I think just by looking at her face, maybe she's a little bit scared. Look at this thought. Looks like she's thinking, look at how small she is and how big the school is. Maybe she's nervous that the school is going to be too big and she's a little scared. We'll have to read to see what happens next. So listen closely and be thinking about some guesses you can make about what the author is not saying. Katie's brother tapped her head. "Don't you want to paint?" he said. What is Katie's brother holding right here? What do the pictures show you from the walls in Katie's bedroom? Do you remember? Oh, maybe it looks like Katie likes to paint. So I know in my brain that we do lots of painting here in school, and I'm using the clues from the book to think in my brain. I'm making the guess that Katie likes to paint. And right here, this has Katie's name on it, so I bet that Katie probably did this painting. Look at her face. She looks like she's pretty happy. It looks like she likes to paint. And remember, Katie's brother asked her, "Don't you want to paint at school?" We'll have to see if that changes her mind. Katie said, "All right, I guess." Slowly, she put on her dress. Oh. How does Katie feel about school now? What do you think made her change her mind? Remember in the beginning of the book, she looked really crabby and she was saying, "I won't like school." But now all of a sudden, she's smiling and happy and she's getting ready. She got out of bed and now she's getting dressed. What is she thinking about? That looks like a pretty fun time to me. Katie ate and grabbed her lunch. School could be nice was now her hunch. So now she's getting ready for school. She's eating some breakfast, getting her hair done. She's thinking that maybe school might be fun now. "Now I love school," Katie said. "Next time I won't stay in bed." Why do you think Katie loves school now? What do you think she's going to do tomorrow morning when her mom wakes her up? To me, it looks like Katie loves school because she gets to do her favorite thing, which is paint. And I bet that she met some new friends at school too, and they look very kind. I bet she made new friends and she gets to do her favorite thing at school. I think that's probably why she loves school so much. And she even said, "Next time I won't stay in bed." So I'm making the inference that tomorrow morning, when mom says time to rise, Katie's going to jump out of bed right away because she's so excited to come back to school tomorrow to see her new friends and maybe to do some more painting. Pretty fun. I really liked this book because it was all about school and we got to make some inferences, which I think is so much fun. We made connections and we used some clues to make those inferences. Remember, inferences help you to understand story characters and the things that happen in a story because they have more information that the author doesn't tell you. Remember to make inferences today during all of your reading.